G'day there, fanatics and lunatics everywhere. Lenny here in the front yard yet again, as you do. What am I doing today? Let's have a look at how we're going after the top dress, and then we'll do a few things after that. Right, so you can see that it's filling in nicely, but it's slowing down because it's getting colder. And there's plenty of sand still evident around. Okay, I dug a stump out of here somewhere there. I dug some out and I've got to dig those out as well. This is starting to, these plugs are starting to spread out a bit, which is good, and they'll take their time because there's winter coming. So I don't expect that to be filled in before spring. What else have we got going on? Same over here, that's all just newly been exposed from digging the garden back. And I'll put some sand in there and some plugs in there, looking a bit dry actually. I might water them in a little while. Got a little bit of summer grass coming up here, and I can spray that out. But I'm not too concerned about it. Got some broadleaf carpet grass. That stuff will grow anywhere almost. That is one of the hardiest varieties of grass you can get. And again, I'm still not getting water from the redneck sprinkler system to this area. So I've decided to move it and try another location, but we won't do that today. I've got the kids at home. The school has returned for term 2, but they're online learning for the first 5 weeks, which means that I'm playing school teacher as well. So they've been doing their physical education lessons, their PE lessons, and they've been weeding the garden. And they've destroyed a few plants in the process. But that's what happens. So, anyway, back to what I was going to say. When I top dressed, I destroyed the edge that I had in most of the area, and the kids have ripped out plants and made a general mess of the whole show. So what I was going to do is, I've got the Bushranger multi-tool that they've loaned me to use. So I was going to use it to re-establish my groove, my edge. And then after that I was thinking of getting the cylinder out, getting more ag out, but I'm a bit of a chicken and there's too much sand still for me. So as you can see, it's still like this area is copping shade, a lot of shade now. And the same along here. That's gonna, I'm doubtful that that's going to come back until spring now, because the sun's path is further that way, and we got the carport, and this hedge will now be in the road until spring. The same as out the front along there. That's going to cop a lot of shade from a stupid tree there. So yeah, that'll struggle. The rest of it, the main body of the lawn, will go okay. It'll get plenty of sun. Yeah, so the kids are going to rake up the leaves for me, and I'm going to re-establish the edge around the thing. We'll have a chat about the edge attachment. It's the Kawasaki head, which is a little bit more commercially focused than the Maruyama blue head that's on offer from Bushranger. So I haven't tried the other one. I like this one. It's got plenty of grunt. So we'll have a chat about the edger when I'm done. Right, see you soon. Righto, so I found that this thing likes a minute or two to warm up. That's fine. Everyone likes to warm up. The kids are still going out on the lawn, still raking some stuff up. What else is going on? Oh, I've noticed that there's a lot of little flies or little flying insects on the lawn, which I'm suspecting is what's called cooch fly or cooch tip maggot, which is their offspring, I suppose. They're everywhere, so they eat your lawn, so I'll be spraying them later on. It's best to do that just on dusk when they start to become inactive. So that'll be a job for later on. It's not uncommon to have them in your lawn, in a Bermuda cooch lawn. They are normal, they are natural, but to have them in swarm numbers isn't ideal because they do damage your lawn. So you will always have them in a lawn. You'll have a couple here or there, and they don't cause much drama in small numbers. But as soon as they become, as soon as all their friends come over for a party, that's not social distancing, and that's not allowed, so we'll thin them out a bit. Right, so just a couple of things I want to point out with this unit. You, the camera guy, look down here. This knob is really annoying. I know it's important, and I know someone will say in the comments, just cut it off. This is not mine, so I'm not going to cut it off. And it's not a review on a modified trim multi-unit. It's a, what's this thing like to play with out of the box. All right, so go back, if you know. So I've got to effectively use it left-handed when I'm up against a garden bed. From what I understand, okay, and I've never used a blade edge like this before, the wheel goes on the concrete. So what I find is the knob goes into the bushes, and as you're going along, it snags and you get stuck. So that's really annoying. So I find I have to swing it the other way to use what was my natural right-handed movement and go basically the reverse action along the garden bed. So then there's the problem of this. When I'm doing it right-handed, this is up against my leg. And every time I want to move forward, that's in the road. And the other thing I could do is put it between my legs. Nah, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, like I said, this is the first multi-tool that I've used, and it's the first blade edger that I've used on a multi-tool trimmer type thing. I've had an atom edger before, and I loved it. It was great, but then I moved into a house that didn't really have any edges, so I sold it. G'day Albie, if you're out there. So yeah, look, got a lot of grunt, but to talk about this bit here, the curved shaft can be annoying when you've got, and we'll just go back over here for a sec, when you've got like a concrete thing like this and then like a rock edge. I find that the blade sits in the groove nicely, but then the curved, if your rocks are a bit bigger, they hit, so the curved shaft comes out and snags on the rocks. So again, you've got to go what is effectively reverse action backhand, I suppose. But the unit itself, I mean, that's, you know, probably more critical of the garden design here than the unit. Look, it works really well. It's a commercial built unit. It's designed for a commercial application. It's not cheap. I'll find the recommended retail and stick it on the screen. But it's not a cheap attachment because it's built to last. So what else did I use? The pole saw for the tree project over there, which I've still got to dig them stumps out. Yes, I know, I'm being lazy. And it did a great job of that. And the pole saw itself was really good. I suppose next on the list I've got, what have I got? I've got the hedge trimmer and the landscape blade. So the pole saw, awesome, really good job. I don't know whether you can get extender poles for it to make it further, you know, further out, but from what I had enough length to do a lot of devastation with it. So yeah, I like it. It's a good unit. It's expensive, but you know, you pay for quality. So yeah, I suppose there's, you know, a little mini review. There's more of the blade edger itself than the head, but I like them both. I like them both except for the knob, and the little curvy bit is not the best. So yeah, all right. So I'll pull out the Bushranger rotary again to give this a trim. I'll drop it down on its guts to its lowest setting because I'm still a bit nervous of pulling Morag out. I know Morag is a high cut cylinder mower, so realistically she'll stay above the sand, but she's brand new. Like, I don't want to take the risk. So I'm not gonna. You know, there's plenty of time. I won't film. You've seen anyone. You've seen a million blokes mow a bloody yard. So that's where I'm at. That'll probably be it for a week or so. I've got to go away and do some stuff. So talk to you soon. Look after each other. Keep your thoughts positive and your results negative. Cheers.